This is everything I'm shipping out on Monday. Pretty good start to the week. Typically Mondays are good shipping days because it's the weekend. So yeah, let's go over what sold. First up, sold this Destroy Boys band shirt. This ended up selling for $19.99. Move that aside. I got to go in order of the sales, of how the sales came in. That way it's easier for me to edit this. Sold a couple wrestling cards. This one sold for $1.99. The Blair Davenport sold for $1.99. That person's total was $3.98. Sold this health and beauty item for $14.99. Sold one of these Pikachu cards for $1.99. Sold this health and beauty item for $59.99. That's a pretty good one there. Next up, sold this Foo Fighter shirt that I picked up recently. Sold for $14.99. And then after that, I sold this The White Mamba Brian Scalabrine shirt for 12 bucks. Scalabrine won the championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. He was not one of the main players at all. He's just like a bench player. He eventually found his way to the Chicago Bulls, and I used to watch a lot of Bulls basketball. I don't really have time to do it these days, but this guy would only play if there was like 2 minutes left in the game, and the Bulls were either winning by 30 or losing by 30, where it just didn't matter. And the crowd would go nuts anytime this guy even touched the ball. And if he made a basket, the place would just explode with cheers. Like it was so funny. Like the White Mamba, Brian Scalabrine. That's just kind of why I picked this shirt up. I figure someone might think it was funny and enjoy it. And yeah, someone eventually picked it up. Let's see. Sold another one of these Pikachu cards for $1.99. Sold the Chronicles of Narnia 7-book set that ended up selling for $14.99. Those can go for more if you have like vintage covers and stuff like that. But if you just got the basic ones like this, they sell super quick, just not for a lot. So you don't want to be paying $1 a book for these. Pay $7 for these and sell it for like 15. Plus mine has some damage here, so I don't know. Regardless though, they always sell quick if you price them right. Sold another one of these Pikachu cards. So these Pikachu cards, guys, I had it like my death pile from like a long time ago, from when the cereal was coming with these Pikachu cards and stuff, and I just didn't list them, so I found the stack of them and I just put a multi-quantity listing because all these are like mint, so I felt comfortable putting a multi-quantity listing. And I don't know why people are buying mine, because you can buy this card for cheaper than $1.99. Like there's people selling it for less than that, and people are buying mine. So I was glad to see them move quick. Had one person pick up 2 Sheeta cards, main feature silver, sold for $2.99. The gold card sold for $2.49. That person's total was $5.48. I had one person pick up 2 JC Jane cards, base cards. They sold for $1.89 a piece. That person's total was $3.78. Sold this book that I just picked up last week. This is a really good one. I mentioned that it would sell around the $50 range. Ended up selling for $54.99. So bolo book for you guys. Love is in the Earth, crystals and all this stuff. I don't know. Crazy book. Sold pretty quickly too. Sold this Thunder Rosa debut date space card, sold for $1.99. And last up, sold this health and beauty item. Ended up selling for $18.99. Continuing my tradition of having a slow Tuesday shipping day. It's actually Monday night. I'm going to be packing this stuff up to drop off. So this is stuff I'm shipping out on Tuesday. I actually had to stop watching Monday Night Raw, the 30th anniversary. I typically don't watch like the full Monday Night Raw episodes, but I wanted to check this one out. And it's been really good so far. You had like Hulk Hogan return, The Undertaker, DX was there, Kurt Angle. It's been wild so far, and I'm sure there's going to be some other stuff coming up. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's go over what's sold. First up, sold this Nintendo DS game that sold for $9.49. I had one person pick up 2 War Machine cards. That one sold for $1.83. That one sold for $1.85. That person's total was $3.68 for the 2 cards. Sold another one of those Pikachu cards for $1.99. And then last up, sold this CD, Eddie Vedder Into the Wild, that is pre-owned. Ended up selling for $14.99. That's actually a really good CD. If you haven't heard that one, I would check that out. This is everything I'm shipping out on Wednesday. Let's go over what sold. First up, sold one of these Pikachu cards, sold for $1.99. This health and beauty item ended up selling for $18.99. This Hook Gold card sold for $2.49. This health and beauty item ended up selling for $19.99. This one here, pretty good one, ended up selling for $39.99. This Rey Mysterio card out of Select ended up selling for $1.89. Another one of these Pikachu cards sold for $1.99. I believe this is the last one. All of these things should be gone at this point. I'm glad they're just all gone. I forgot I even had these, listed them, thought I'd be stuck with them forever, and they all just sold off. So pretty sure I'm done with those at this point. Another health and beauty item sold for $12.49, and then sold a Warlock Marvel Metal card that sold for $1.87. This is everything I'm shipping out on Thursday. First up, sold a basketball card that ended up selling for $2.75. This health and beauty item, this was a pretty good one. This one here sold for $44.99. This health and beauty item was good as well. This sold for $37.99. Sold this lot of 7 Shadowrun books. Those ended up selling for $33.24. Sold this DVD for $9.99, and then last up sold a Marvel card for $2.99. This is everything I have shipping out on Friday. Let's go over what sold. First up, sold a CM Punk card, debut date silver, that sold for $2.49. Sold this health and beauty item, this gift set thing, that ended up selling for $39.99. Had one person pick up 3 benchwarmer cards. That one sold for $1.83. That one sold for $1.83, and that one sold for $1.87. That person's total is $5.53 for the 3 cards. Sold a soccer card that sold for $1.81. Sold this tricolor select Bruno Sammartino card that sold for $2.84. Sold another health and beauty item that sold for $19.99, and sold a debut dates Malachi Black card for $1.99. This is everything I'm shipping out on Saturday. Let's go over what sold. First up, sold this Hot Wheels car, sold for $8.89. This health and beauty item ended up selling for $39.99. This Consequences Creed card, TNA Impact Wrestling card, sold for $1.87. This Micro Machines little playset thing, man, I've had this thing listed forever. Finally sold for $14.78. Something like that is just, I don't know, I wouldn't mess with it these days. Like, I had to assemble that thing, figure out if I had all the pieces and what was missing and all that, and then had to wait probably like a year and a half, and then it finally sells for like less than 15 bucks. But glad to get rid of it. Next up, sold another health and beauty item. This was a really good one. Ended up selling for $49.99. And then last up, sold the Stevie Turner Prism card out of $149, I believe. Yeah, out of $149. That sold for $4.74. Got a little haul for you guys, and guess what? No skincare. No skincare at all. Got a candle over there, but still, let's go over this stuff. First up, I picked up, let's see, 4 PS3 games and this figure right here for $7 for all of it. These aren't crazy games. Got this Lord of the Rings game, Batman game, Assassin's Creed, and this Gran Turismo 5 XL Edition. These aren't crazy games, probably like $10 to $15 games, but, you know, for the price, good deal on those. Also got a couple of these anime figurine statue things. These were $6 a piece. Now, I did some quick research on these, and it doesn't look like there are many, if at all, any U.S. sellers selling these. Like, if you buy these on eBay, they're coming from Japan, so I think being a U.S. seller will help me out selling these things. If I had to guess, I'm going to say between the $30 and $40 range a piece for these, but I don't know for sure. I'm definitely going to have to look more into it. But for $6 a piece, I definitely picked up those two. Also picked up this candle. As far as I could tell, this scent was, they don't make it anymore. So I saw some bigger versions of this exact candle go for some stupid money. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to get for this smaller candle, but for $3, I picked it up to take a chance on it. You know, maybe 20 bucks. I don't know. I'll have to look more into it as well. But yeah, grab that. Also, a personal item. Got these Vans shoes. I paid $30 for these, and I bought them for myself. $30 is kind of a lot for shoes, especially out in the wild. But, you know, if you were to buy these brand new, they'd probably be way more. For some reason, I just saw these things, and I just thought they were so cool. Vans, they got this, like, this mesh in here. Keep your feet cool. I don't know. I just like the color. It's kind of got that, like, Jordan 1 colorway type thing. But I don't know. I saw these things. I'm like, I don't care how much these are. I'm buying them. And, yeah, these things are so cool. I'm not sure how much they would go for if I were to try to resell them. I couldn't really find this exact shoe, but I really didn't look that hard. But I don't care. I'm keeping them. Really cool shoes. I haven't bought shoes in quite a long time. The last pair of shoes I bought, I think, was my Bionic Larry David shoes. And those recently finally got some holes in them, so I had to retire them. So I needed a new pair of shoes anyway. I remember when I first got those, my ex-coworker Ryan, I showed up to work and I had these, and like these looked like Larry David shoes. He just starts cracking up, calling me Larry David for a couple weeks because I had these shoes on, and I just started, I didn't care. I thought it was great. Like, I was just rocking them like, hell yeah, these are Larry David shoes. In my opinion, I think Larry David needs to make his own line of shoes, especially these days, how like dad shoes, like the New Balance, and everyone kind of likes that like lame dad shoe type thing. Like Larry David can make LDs every year. Like, you got those LD 2023s? Like, yeah, man, I got them in olive green with Velcro, bro. So that's pretty much it. These days, I don't really have that much to offer you guys with reselling stuff. It's just showing you what I sold, which is pretty much the same old stuff, and then showing you what I source, which is pretty much the same old stuff. I know I don't have a lot of people watching these videos, but I'm surprised the people that even do watch these, because to me they're pretty boring to make, so I'm surprised people actually watch them. Just the situation I'm in right now, I don't have the time or the access to make creative content like going to yard sales and all that kind of thing, so it's pretty boring. With that being said, there's a reason I didn't call my channel like Kurt Curtis the Flipper Picker or something like that, because I didn't want to narrow it down to reselling. Not sure if this is going to happen. It might happen, it might not, but I just been thinking I kind of want to throw in some other videos just talking about stuff that I like, talking about maybe bands or books or music, just stuff like that. Like I said, don't know if it's going to happen or not, but if you see something like that pop up randomly, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm kind of feeling a little burnt out of YouTube, especially like the reselling videos, because just the kind of the same old stuff. I've been in this position twice. Like I think I quit YouTube once, and then I've had like hiatuses for a couple times, and I can tell when I'm getting burnt out of it, and it's kind of happening right now. So I'm not sure, like maybe I'll have videos next week. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do some other kind of videos. I'm just kind of thinking how I want to proceed. But I should still be around. You know, we'll see. So I might have a video next week. I might not. If you guys see random videos pop up that isn't reselling related, that's why. If you don't see reselling videos for a little bit, I'm just burnt out, and I'll be back once I feel better about it. I don't want to burn myself out where I quit again, but I'm kind of feeling like that right now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, stack dividends, sweep floors. Until next time.
I'm old now. I hate how you hang around and how your voice sounds. I won't know. You don't know what black holes hold and how it all unfolds. I'm waiting for my winning.